All, all right, hello everyone. Welcome to day 2 of 5-digit World Cup. Today we have Canada versus Peru. Canada is a really good showing, being 4th place on the qualifiers last weekend, and Jackie and Samyan, amazing performances individually from them being 5th and 7th individually on qualifiers.
Yeah, very impressive. But I think Peru has some dark horses, you know, for an entirely new roster. They're going to show up, and I think they can actually contest a couple things.
Yeah, from looking at qualifiers results last weekend, I'm anticipating Nomad 2 could one of be Peru's strong picks, especially like Canada with low rolling Nomad 2 last weekend. But the only concern I have is whether Peru's Nomad 2 is a high roll or a consistent performance, but we'll see today.
I mean, according to the stats on the screen right now, they also have a higher precision score than Canada does. So maybe they could pick into the Fremont 2 or the Hard Rock 2.
Yeah, Hard Rock 2 is really good on the consistent aim without like any of the funny burst and all the good stuff that comes with Fremont 2, especially like with the random slider breaks you can get on the flower sliders on the intro.
Oh, true. Very true. Yeah, Canada is actually missing one of their players for this match. They are missing Exia, also known as Pink Eye Ban 2017.
Yeah, I think he name changed back to Exia, so should be good on that one.
I think we're keeping it as that for the name on the streams, though.
Oh my god. Alright, Protects are up. Hidden 2 Protect from Canada and DT2 Protect from Peru. Wind Tails. Yeah, from what I've seen, this is the trend of day 1 since I last commentated yesterday.
Yeah.
Wind Tails has been really common among players like who favor tapping.
Of course, Canada will protect Hidden 2 because they have very, very good low AR players, but this is a very standard protect. Yeah, I've seen both of these protects many times throughout the tournament so far.
Yeah, I wonder what Peru has in store, like aside from the Nomad 2 and the Hard Rocks that you've mentioned earlier.
They're a very good tapping team, very good at technical too, so maybe we'll see some tech picks come out. But yeah, they've got some good players this year, even though it's a brand new lineup.
Oh, Nomad 5 ban from Peru. Yeah, that is to be expected.
Yeah, that's a little bit more of a... Wait, it's on the wrong side. There we go. Yeah, that's kind of it to be expected. This is a more niche skill. If they are newer tournament players or players that are newer to this kind of star racing, that's probably a map they would struggle on more than other ones. So it's definitely a good ban from them.
Yeah, if I were Canada, I would probably ban Nomad 1 just to like not risk any coin flips, and maybe Hard Rock 3 as well, like given their Peru's tech prowess possibly.
Yeah, it's possible they do ban tech-based man. Oh, they are banning the Nomad 2, which is something you said that they would be good on. So yeah, I can also see why they banned that.
Yeah,
that's definitely a map that Peru would have had a good chance to getting some points on.
Yeah, that's kind of a good follow-up, really. Like since Peru is signaling the DT2 Protect, so like Canada is like seeing the warning bells, thinking, "Oh my God, they're a really good tapping team. We better ban the rest of the tapping match, such as Nomad 2."
Yes. Oh, and we have a DT3 ban coming out next from Peru. This is a very high AR map, and if I do remember correctly, they struggle on high AR. This is the only 10.3 map in the pool, if I remember right, so that's definitely a good ban, and it's also a very constant ban. I think I've seen that in every single match offered to. Ooh, okay.
Yep, there goes all of the tapping maps that they don't want Peru to be gapping them on skill on tapping. And that being said, first pick on Canada, we'll see if they go to their Protect instantly and just get it right off the bat, or pick something else and save it for finishing blow.
I think these bans make perfect sense, and so do the protects, so we'll see if Peru can get some higher scores on other maps, actually. Quite excited to see.
That being said, Hidden 1 is open, and I'm not sure if Peru is a good hidden team, but Canada is like really solid, so I don't...
Yeah.
I think it might be Canada's pick for Hidden 1, so yeah, that's something to think about for the future.
I think Peru definitely went with a theme of banning maps that Canada is that they struggle with, rather than maps that Canada excels at.
I mean,
Yeah.
no mod 5 fits both of the conditions, and no mod 4 being picked on the side of Canada, so right away just skill gap them, because Peru has like really strong mechanics only for 50k to 100k, but this is like the entirety of the 5 digits, so like any skill difference will be even more pronounced here, with especially on like 6-star boosts, like they usually are like higher on the higher end grand finals for 50k 100k rank ranges. It looks like we're gonna be sorting out the rosters in a hot minute. Lexic, Jackie, Ace. Lexic just came out. Acer, Jackie, Caveman, and Samyung coming in for Canada. Derekuto Danny on the side of Peru, still waiting for the 3 other players.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they have a lot of players who are pretty good at these kind of tactical maps. Sonak is pretty good, Darko, Andrew, and I think Alonso also is pretty decent. Anx, I think? Yeah, this guy. I don't know how you say this name, but Anx, I guess.
Oh, Jason actually coming in from Canada. One of the new additions from this roster this year as well.
Yeah, this player has done very well in Canadian tournaments. I've sat quite a few of them, and I've definitely seen them around in those tournaments, and they have done very well, so I'm just surprised to see them on the A team this year. I know Canada lost a lot of their core players, so some of these new faces are going to be really exciting to see.
Yeah, it's kind of what I should have alluded to in the Australia-Mexico match yesterday, but it didn't get streamed because of technical issues. But yeah, seeing like most of the players either graduated thanks to CSR, or like retired from playing, or like move on to 5WC staff, like we get to see the next generation of Canadian players, or everyone really, as we head on to the first map on No Mod 4 Synthesis.
Yeah, this is a very popular tournament map. If you're like new to tournaments, you probably might not have seen it before, but I know tournament players have definitely seen this before. I think a lot of the difficulties are used.
We love to see it, especially custom maps like these that are made for different tournaments that still get reused which keeps it alive for a little bit longer.
Yeah, that's a very nice map. We have a little bit of free time here before we get into it. Here we go.
Alright, a little bit of a hard slide attack in the first section. So far, everyone is holding really consistently. Darko and Sonic double break on the side of Peru. 2v4. Oh my god, Canada is still holding as of now. Jeez, not slow slidered.
Slow slider. Yeah, that's the problem with tech maps sometimes. These slow sliders will catch you.
And the act difference, oh my god, the act difference on the side of Peru versus Canada. Darko and Axe with the break. Jason constantly breaking. Is still 3 FCs to 1. Direct to Danny holding on the side of Peru.
Yeah. And I mean, actually, K-Man is keeping up really well with Jackie and Sonia, 2 of the players who have been in this rank range for quite some time. K-Man is pretty new to it, only been here within the last year.
Constant breaks on the side of Peru. Direct to Danny finally breaking, and as said, Sonic as well. Yeah, Jackie with the break, Jason as well. Only 2 FCs on the side of Canada, but that 2 is definitely more than enough to bring them over and bring Canada their first point today.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah, I
my
see
god,
that
not
now.
the Manchu breakdown, damn it.
Headshot. Darko has some very nice recovery combo actually, but I don't think it's going to be enough when you're contesting against two FCs still.
Oh, Hitman,
Hitman
okay,
also finally breaking.
I didn't see that.
We need that, alright. A little bit of free combo. Oh, I regret saying that. Sorry, Sonic.
Yeah,
that's
Sonic with the tilt shake on the bus slide, the kick sliders. Yeah, I've seen worse tilts than this, but yeah, that is really unfortunate. But I guess it's a matter of a go next mentality for Peru since this is Canada's pick after all.
Yeah, and a first pick is most likely going to be won by the person who picks it. Only rare occasions where it doesn't get won by the person.
As we head into the diff spike, Jackie and Sam is still holding on the FC. The dynamic duo of Canada, the super strong performance on the first map.
Jason did find quite a few breaks in this map, but their team all over is so strong on this. This is a great pick for them.
Yeah, Danny with the break, I've last seen him at 900 combo. Still a really good score for Peru, but unfortunately still not holding up to the titans of the Canadian big duo. Like 300k versus 350k versus now heading towards 700k on the side of Jackie and soon to be Samyeon.
Yeah. I mean, Peru did not even get that bad of scores, and so they just had some very unlucky breaks. They just broke cold combo for a while and then repeated that.
Yeah, as they head into the last diff spike, can Jackie and Samyeon hold on to the FC for this Nomad 4?
I'm sure they'll FC.
Oh yeah!
Double FC on the side of Canada. Very nice scores.
Making a statement early on, Canada 1-0 with the double FC, and the supporting score aren't looking too bad as well from Caveman and Jason. But yeah, even Peru's scores of, oh my god, even the worst score from Canada is nearly almost better than the best score of Peru. Yeah, that just shows the difference of skill in this Nomad 4.
I mean, to be honest, Peru didn't have, like, you have 0 miss, 1 miss, 1 miss. It's honestly not that bad. The lowest miss count is just matching with the other team. I feel like Peru could have done better on that map. It was just some unlucky breaks. I mean, their accuracy was just lower, so they had similar combos across the board, just apart from the FCs, of course.
Yeah, accuracies and as well as like slider breaking often is what the case usually is for tech maps like this.
Yeah.
As we move on to Peru's first pick, which I think they might really dive into DT2 Hard Rock 1 is what I'm thinking.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Yeah, either a Hard Rock 1, Hard Rock 2, or a DT2. Yeah, I can see those.
I mean, if they have more opportunities to pick, they could like go the spicy route and pick Nomad 3 in the future, but Peru opting in for the Hard Rock 1.
Hard Rock 1, you are right. At least it was one of the map 3, but... yeah, that makes perfect sense for Peru.
And yeah, I'm curious to see what the speed roster of Peru looks like, looking at their DT3 scores from last week. It looks like Danny, Andrew, Sonic should be coming in anytime soon for Peru, as well as one more player. Alright, Darko should be coming in anytime soon. And for Canada, ZBD, Caveman, and Lexic, one more player waiting out. Oh, Darko's coming in for Peru.
Yeah, I can see this making sense. I guess the fourth player on each team is going to be more of a fill, although I think Canada does have enough players that all can play hard rock pretty
Ace are
well.
coming in.
Yeah, that makes sense. They're pretty good on all mods. I don't think they really struggle with anything other than like low AR, probably, but that's a bit of a push.
Wait, DLHF's coming up, but I don't see the fourth player on Peru. Am I missing something?
Oh. No, they just didn't join yet. It's only Canada who's saying good luck.
Oh. Wait, this could actually be an issue. What is going on?
What is happening with them? Maybe it's a Bancho issue? I know Bancho's been having such major issues lately. Oh, okay.
Oh no. Yeah, I think Miguel is just tanking it right now.
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty good. They're like a decent all-rounder, I would say. They probably struggle with just like the skill cap and IAR, so I think they'll do okay on the mod.
Yeah. Hopefully Peru can show us something good on this map.
From what I know, Andrew is not the strongest hard rock player, so I think maybe that would be their fill player on this map.
Yeah, but this hard rock isn't really heavy on the reading. It's more of like a oh, never mind. Yeah, you are right on this one. The accuracy on the side of Andrew is really struggling right now. Darren good to Danny as well on the intro. Oh my god, really rough accuracies on the side of Peru at the start of this map.
Yeah, those players are definitely weaker on hard rock. I mean, they're still S ranking, right? Or is that A ranks? I can't see very well.
Yeah, I think it's an A rank, but I don't think it's going to be for much longer. Danny with a break on the side of Peru. Darko as well. Oh my god, they are massively struggling with Miguel, the only one holding on to the FC from what I know.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He's actually struggling a little bit with the accuracy on this. There's no one really with outstanding accuracy, but definitely better on the side of Canada than it is on Peru.
Yeah, a lot of Canada still holding on to the FCs, but Peru, none of them are even holding above 93% act. Besides Darko, who just misses out on that pattern.
Yeah. That's quite unlucky. I think Peru is just quite inexperienced in hard rock and tournaments. The accuracy is way harder on V2 than it is on V1.
Yeah. Oh god, Darko Andrew with the miss. Yeah, still 3 FCs versus 1, heading into the halfway point of the map. Yeah, and this is really not looking good on Peru's first pick.
Yeah, I mean, Migway, I don't know how you say the name, but they're doing it pretty well, actually. Despite the accuracy being lower, they are holding combo. Just not as much support as they need. Yeah. Danny bringing it up to an A rank, though. They're back into the 90% range. Oh wait, so is everyone else.
Very nice. Oh, yeah, a little bit of an AR adjustment. Oh my god, Andrew with the miss on after the first break.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I've seen on this map is that like after the breaks, like you just build up all the nerfs and then you just miss out of nowhere on nothing burger parts.
Yeah. You can see who wraps their pen on these long breaks because the mouse button just keeps pressing.
Oh my god. Classic.
Damn, K-Man doing really well on this. This guy has had an insane improvement over the last year. Like, it's actually insane. I remember my first tournament I played against this guy, and it was only like a couple years ago, and it was a 150k tournament.
Oh my, what? That is absolutely not.
Yeah, I lost to him. That's how I went out the tournament.
Yeah. Lexo got the break on the side of Canada, but yeah, I think they're just Canada's just showing up at this point right now. 70 also still holding the FC.
Very nice. Oh, K-Man breaking right at the end.
Actually, Keeper Akmamiga as well. He's still holding on to the FC or the River Stroke on the side of Peru.
Very nice. The accuracy is a little bit low, but they definitely show potential to do really well on hard rocking tournaments. They just need to work on the accuracy a little bit, but that was amazing. They held really well on that map. Sadly, gonna be a little bit of a sweep. Canada won that by quite a large margin, but...
Yeah, 3 S ranks versus just one by this from Miguel on the side of Peru, as Canada takes the win of this point to 2-0. And yeah, shout out to Miguel's FC or reverse choke. Yeah, just not enough supporting combo or supporting score really on the side of Peru.
Yeah. There was only one singular miss on Canada, and it was by the player with the highest accuracy in the lobby, so... I think they could have 4-way S-ranked that.
Yeah.
Ah, the music!
And Canada moves on to the Protect Hidden too.
Yeah, that's a nice pick. I mean, they're already winning, so you may as well just get your Protect out the way. I think they're very comfortable all around, so it's not gonna matter what they pick, honestly.
Yeah, I think they just wanna like I mean, obviously the hidden to like just to take the supposedly guaranteed win, and after Peru's pick, they're just gonna close it out with what, hidden one, maybe one of the no mods.
Yep, this song, I think the song is Love or Hate. I think the song is great, honestly.
Yeah, I really love this song, but more importantly, the map. Yeah, this is, from what I've seen yesterday on day one, a lot of people are having trouble like holding combo, especially on the flowy slider jumps, which is, yeah, not something you usually see on a hidden 2.
Yeah. Definitely not the most standard hidden 2, but I really don't think Canada will struggle on this. They're just very well known for having good low AR players.
And Ganyu Lover making his or her debut for the side of Peru on this match.
Yep, they are a very good low AR player for this team. It makes perfect sense that they've come in for this. They struggle with the high AR and high SR, but I think they're pretty good on low AR all around.
Alright, Jelly Chef's coming out. I think we're heading into this map real soon. A little bit of a panic going on from Sonax client. Thank you.
Hello, Bancho! There we go. Okay. Good start. Wait, that's actually a very good start. Usually with like low AR maps, you can see straight away who is weaker on them because their accuracy starts out so low.
Yeah.
Wait, this is actually going well.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised too, lagging, especially with the natural transition from Hard Rock 1 to Hidden 2. Barakudu Danny with the miss on the side of Peru. No one in Canada trading thus far. Oh, another miss on the side of Danny. Sonak as well on the side of Peru. Ah.
Yeah, I was thinking Asa wouldn't be in on this, but it seems like they can play these lower SR hidden 2s pretty decently.
Wait, what is Lectic doing with this cursor? Like, he literally just stopped in the middle, like just to gather his breath or something.
Gather dancing. But yeah, I know Asa has been practicing a lot lately on that low AR, so this is really paying off. They're actually seeming to do well on this now.
Dude, we love to see it. Oh my god, Somyeon with the break. What is going on?
Ooh. I mean, honestly, it's even right now. Oh. No, not even.
Yeah, not for much
we
longer.
We had 2-2 for FCs until then.
Oh, Acer with the break.
Ooh. Now it's even on the FCs.
Wait, hang on. Look at Miguel. 99% accuracy. Jackie.
This guy is actually gaming today. Oh. Wait, they're actually a very good all-rounder player. This guy is someone to watch out for.
Dude, shout out to Miguel. Like, he is performing amazing on Peru despite the despite facing giants like in Canada. Oh my god, I was gonna say now we take a look at Jackie, and then he missed. Yeah, everyone massively struggling on this hidden 2. Yeah, which... Yeah, it's kind of expected, like... Those sliders are like really easy to break.
Yeah, this map is basically whether you can hit the sliders or not. Oh yeah, my god, this granny love it.
Everyone's missing, dear god. Yeah, even on the like, even if you hit the slider jumps, there's the long reverse slider, and like if you stay put, then you just slider break on that still. But yeah, that's really funny. Anyways, Canada 3-0 up to Peru's next pick.
Yeah. Maybe we will see one of the maps we mentioned earlier. I'm pretty sure they're gonna pick their DT2 at this point. If you're 3-0, it's a little bit of a mood killer, so you probably want to go for something that you enjoy, which is what I assume they're protectors.
Yeah, it's the potentially last pick at this point. Backs against the wall, they have to pick the DT2, or like maybe they can go out fighting like Giga Chats and pick something else that we have no idea about. That being said, what else would Peru pick aside from the DT2, which probably is like an 80% chance of being picked? I'm thinking Nomad 3, which is also tapping, but like in the way opposite direction, but there's also flow into it, so probably not either.
Yeah, I mean... I feel like the Hard Rock probably could have been closer.
Yeah, I was thinking Hard Rock 2 for Peru, like you mentioned in the intro.
But they don't have all-around Hard Rock players. That's the problem, because they have 2 people that struggle with Hard Rock.
Yeah, not everyone is blessed to like have like a really well-populated country that plays Osu, and yeah, that affects their roster depth a lot for some of these, especially lower-seeded countries.
Yeah, they did very well on the qualifiers, though. To say like a lot of their players came from very low SR pools recently.
Yeah, I've like seen, I've heard like rumors that like Peru has really good players from the 50k to 100k rank range.
Yeah. Well, we'll go into their protect, so we'll see how this goes for them. I know they do have good tapping players, so I'm hopeful they get a point at least in this match.
Yeah, if Peru can make Canada bleed, that is like warning signals for the other teams heading into round of 16 that, hey, maybe Canada might not be as good in this as we thought. But yeah, rosters coming out: Zebedee, Caveman, Jackie, and Acer for Canada. Danny, Sonak, Edru, and Miguel on the side of Peru. Same roster as the Hard Rock 1 tapping pick from earlier. And yeah, you might want to strap in on this one because this is gonna go by real fast.
Yeah, this is the shortest map in the pool. 1 minute 29. It's very, very short.
Love me some TV-sized maps after DT.
I hate short maps.
It's just way too RNG at this point, but the RNG could be a good thing for Peru. Like, hopefully Lady Luck is smiling on their face as we head into this map.
Okay.
Well, really concerning ad drops from Jackie, but so far everyone is still holding on to the FC.
Yeah, Jackie is not a speed player. It's probably one of their weaker skills, even though this guy is so incredibly well-rounded. If I had to be picky, it's speed.
Oh, Acer with the first break on the side of Canada. There's really crucial. Andrew
Oh,
matching.
and
Yeah.
he does. Yeah. I mean, it's a trade. Still looks good. This is a lower BPM than most speed maps, so maybe that is a little bit disadvantaging to Peru because Canada can probably tap it a little bit better than higher BPM, but we'll see. We'll see.
50k score difference. Yeah, I think it's just all down to the accuracy. 3v3 FCs from both Canada and Peru right now. As they see each other's scores during the break. Oh, concerning ad drops on the side of game. Andrew with the break. Oh, Canada's still really holding on strongly. Oh, Andrew's stamina is really dying here as Andrew finds a break. Submitting with the break. Andrew trading, but that is not the trade that you want on if you're Canada.
Yeah. Oh, Deki also has a break. Wait, Peru gonna get that
swing over.
point.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
I just need to hold it for a little bit.
Oh,
With the best on the side of Peru. Is this gonna be enough? Yes.
Yes, Peru.
Let's go.
We did it. I'm so happy for them. Oh my god, it's so daunting to go against someone with such a high seed difference. So it's so nice that they were able to get a point in this match. Honestly, well done for that. Canada is a scary team.
Incredible performance on the side of Peru. Direct to Danny with the slider bit near the end, but that's just barely enough for them to take the point over Canada. Yeah. Sonic and Miguel with the FCs as well. Oh, no mod 3 on the side of Canada. I mean, if it's not like for the skill diff, then I think they're just picking maps for the banger value. Yeah, Peru's such an amazing tapping team. I think they might even. Oh, no, Matu is back. Never mind.
Yeah.
And 3-1 as well. So yeah, Peru's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea what they're gonna pick if assuming it. I mean, it does come back to them, so at least they have the last map.
That's true. Yeah, could potentially be the last map. It's really sad that Canada banned No Mod 2 and Free Mod 1 because those are definitely maps that could be contested. Man, I don't know what Peru picks.
Maybe they just could go for the coin flip and in No Mod 1, and that could also like test where their aim is set, like at this low SR range. That could be really important. If not winning the point, then they'll give them a good idea if they could pick that for round of 16.
Okay, let's see how this No Mod 3 goes. I don't think we've really seen super high scores on this map yet. It's very diff spiky. You have a lot of downtime where you can build combo, and then you just have these patterns that just come in and they don't stop. Yeah, the ending of this map just, it gets real hard at the end, so we'll see how people do on this.
Gameplay screen.
Yeah, gameplay, please.
Thank
you. It's okay. Bem Banshee.
Yeah. But yeah, with long maps like these, nerves. Thank you for reading my mind, Andrew.
Yeah. It seems like they've had a little bit of shaking here and there on this pool so far, so I just hope they can keep their nerves under control.
Oh, Mega with the break.
The first break, yeah.
Yeah, if you're like inexperienced like these Peruvian players, like it's really hard to like, especially on long maps like this No Mod 3, to hold on to the whatever combo you've got.
I know Cavefan and Jackie do enjoy playing alt maps, so I think it's gonna be those two players, if anything, that are against the other people I've seen on the other team.
Yeah, Andrew with the break. Yeah, and the act difference as well.
Oh my god,
Caveman's still holding.
Oh,
Oh,
Zebedee
Zebedee
is
with the
kind of
first
right.
break on the side of Canada. Dark was still holding on to the FC versus 3 FCs. Dear Jesus Christ.
Oh no, Darko finding a break. That's just gonna be Mega with the recovery combo now. On the
Oh,
side
Jackie
of
with the break on the side of Canada.
Ooh. Only Keva now, I think, or Simiana's also holding combo? Yeah, yeah. It's just a 2v1 on terms of the FCs, but it's a long map. We're only halfway through. I think score can still
Oh,
change.
Darko with the break.
Oh,
That's
not
one.
looking good for Peru.
Yeah, losing
there
to
goes
the
Samyang.
combo like that. Oh, and Samyang missed Andrew trade and Darko as well. Oh, this is a disaster.
Oh, but there goes Jackie again. Honestly, a lot of combo resetting from Canada, but I think Peru is also resetting too often.
Yeah. Like on top of like the bad battle.
Oh, that
no,
doesn't-
Miguel!
That's
Yeah.
not what you want to see.
Caveman trading, but yeah, I think it's just way too late at this point. The trade favors Canada with the 400k point difference.
Oh wait, but Caveman just break. Didn't they have a nice combo until then?
We'll figure out that this
Just
week.
Samyang? Oh,
Just-
everyone in Canada broke. Wow. There's not enough map left, but Sunak had a very nice recovery on this, as well as VPD.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think it's just like way too late at this point. There's not enough
Yeah.
map left.
But it is Peru's next pick, so hopefully they can pick something they get another point on. I'm not sure what they can pick though. They kind of have everything they're good at banned against them at this point. Like they're excelling maps.
Dear God, look at that act difference, like 99s and 98s all around versus 97, 96s.
I mean, it's not awful accuracy for Peru. It could have been lower, but yeah, it's definitely an accuracy disadvantage.
That could be something Peru looks to pick in the round of 16. Yeah, they are like sleepers on alt. Like if they could like refine their aim control and aim stamina and like just their mental overall, they could do really good on the future normal 3s. A little bit of a comment going on the normal 3 being harder than the qualifiers.
Yeah, that map is hard, I'm not gonna lie. It's very, very... How do you spell this word? Anyway, it's very, very if spiky. So a lot of the SR does come from a fair few patterns, which makes the map a lot harder than what it actually is.
Alright, let's see if Peru knows something that we don't, and they'll give us a surprise pick that like will shock us, and we'll see if they take another point of Canada. Like honestly, if they take one more point off of Canada, like that is a really good sign of confidence heading into the next round. Mark Rock 2, yeah, that is one of the maps that you anticipated earlier
Yeah.
in the intro, Rosie.
They do have better precision rating than Canada, so maybe, you know, maybe. And I think Exia's not here, and Exia's like a decent enough player on Hard Rock that they would probably be interested. So maybe them lacking Exia also helps.
Oh, right, yes, that, yeah, missing Exia could be crucial, and then Peru is like talking to themselves, hey, what if Exia is missing, and then we could capitalize off of that. Like, who is gonna be Canada's fourth player? Jason coming in, I think. Really interesting prospect. Oh my god, Canada like instantly filled out their roster. Jason, Caveman, Lexic, and Samyeon. And Danny. Yeah, Danny has shown really good performance on this match for Peru. Miguel as well, like really amazing performances overall. definitely keep this experience to heart and keep your heads held up high. And yes, Danny and Miguel, the strong duo of Peru, Ang's coming in as their third player. Darko filling out the roster at the fourth spot. Right, GLHFs coming out from Samyang. No other GLHFs, so I think they're just shaking their hands as shake out their nerves, especially on a hard precision map like this. It's not like it's closer to old style aim really, so you don't have any opportunity to slow down.
I notice a lot of Hard Rock 2s, if they get a little bit more technical or they get a little bit more tapping heavy with some flow element, they start to struggle on that more. But this is a very, very simplistic map, so I'm hoping that makes it much easier for Peru.
Yes, simplistic maps is what Peru needs right now, especially like if they can flip the coin to their favor. Andrew with the first break on the side of Peru.
Yeah, they were a person who was struggling on the Hard Rock one, so it's to be expected that they struggle a little bit more.
Jason and Lexix still holding on to the SS in the intro for Canada.
Darker breaks.
Oh no.
Honestly though, the accuracy is so much better on this map than it is on the Hard Rock one, so it's definitely not a bad pick. We'll see if they can recover it a little bit in the end of the map.
Ooh, Andrew with the miss on the side of Peru. Still 4 FCs on the side of Canada. Oh, Mega with the break. X the only one holding an FC right now. Caveman with the break there. There's a warning sign.
Yeah, that's a little bit better for Peru. But
Caveman with the break after the spinner. Yeah, typical.
Yeah, I hate breaks in maps because I always get nervous. I'm checking something, you know how it is.
Yeah. Good recovery on the side of Peru. Mikko, Andrew, and Darko building up their combo. They need it right now and pray that Jason, Lexic, and Summon breaks on the side of Canada as we head into the break. And Caveman with the section fail.
Yeah. Oh no! Right after the break. That's so unfortunate.
The nerf build up like you mentioned earlier. Like after the spinners, after the breaks. Yeah, it's just way too easy.
Yeah, especially if you're like, if you have lots and lots of tournament experience, it probably becomes a lot less daunting. But these are a new roster, you know, like the new roster representing their country. It's probably just nerve-wracking.
Yeah, the new roster like this, especially on a big tournament like 5WC, with such a huge stage.
Yeah, but honestly, Peru did really well. It's gonna be a point for Canada. I don't think there's any way to bring back this now.
Yeah, we'll just be keeping an eye on Jason and Samyeon, still holding on the FCs for the side of Canada, see if they can flex their muscles before heading into the next round.
But there is a break. Are they gonna miss right after the break? That's a great question. Wait.
They're fine.
Darko missing. Damn. Okay. That was an easy one.
Yeah, really impressive accuracy as well on the side of Jason. 99.7 act. And
yeah.
Andrew with the miss, but it doesn't really matter at this point. All eyes are on Jason and Samyeon right now.
Yeah. The accuracy on this Hard Rock 2 does go a lot higher than on the Hard Rock 1. So perhaps we do have the lineup for Hard Rock, just not for that Hard Rock 1.
Yeah. And Canada will take on the win against Peru 5-1. Really good showing by Peru, especially on the DT2 earlier. They can keep their heads high as they head into the losers bracket waiting for their next opponent. Let me take a look at the bracket challenge, actually see who they're facing against.
Yeah, this was a really good show from Peru. Very proud of them. They got a point, which is nothing to be even scoffed about. Canada is a very, very strong team, so they did that. That's very impressive, and they shouldn't be disappointed that they lost. But yeah, and the score is wrong.
Oh my god!
They 0 for Peru. Oh my god! There we
The
go.
disrespect. There we go.
SOH, I can't believe this. But yeah, we're gonna be moving on to the next match in around 15 minutes. We have. I forgot. Oh, Netherlands versus Chile. We'll be here.
That Netherlands versus Chile. That's such a good.
This is gonna be a good match. Yeah, it's gonna be a very good match. So stick around for that. And we'll take a little break here. Go grab a drink. Go to the bathroom. We'll be back.
Yep.